What's going on, everybody? And I hope you're enjoying your Saturday early afternoon so far. This is NYG Jeffy T85 here, and I just want to talk about real quickly. It's going to be a very short video, but I just want to talk about real quickly about the New York Football Giants and them organizing that off-season activity. I know it's silly to be like, well, why are you talking about something about these guys going to do off-season activities? Why are you just going to talk about something that really is not that important? Because it builds team bonding, because it builds dedication, and it builds a culture on this team with a bunch of new guys. And I love the fact that the two guys that organized this meeting in Arizona with all these players, and there were a lot of New York Giants players that turned up at that Arizona practice or workout in Arizona. Parris Campbell and Isaiah Hodgins put their two heads together and they organized that meeting down in Arizona. And look at all the people that showed up. Quarterbacks, Daniel Jones and Tyrod Taylor. Running back, Saquon Barkley. All three of the top tight ends. Daniel Bellinger, Darren Waller, and Lawrence Cager. And wide receivers, and there were a lot of wide receivers that were there. Darius Slayton, Parris Campbell, Sterling Shepard, Makai Polk, Khalil Pimpleton, Isaiah Hodgins, Collin Johnson. All these guys were there. Every single one of them. Jeff Smith was there too. That just shows team camaraderie. That just shows a willingness to go out there and try to improve on your craft, work on your routes, work on your timing, go out there and see if you can build any type of chemistry. And I love seeing something like that. I love hearing about something like that. And I actually am more intrigued and happy that it wasn't Daniel Jones that organized it, because Daniel Jones would have been the easy one to say. Daniel Jones had a big part in it. But I love the fact that it was a seldom used wide receiver who became a bigger player towards the end of last season and a free agent pickup that organized this workout for the New York Giants, and pretty much everybody was there. Everybody that's part of the practice squad, futures deals, free agent signings, re-signings, key players, traded players, everybody was there. Andre Miller was there too. I can't forget about him. But you had your free agent signing wide receivers, Jeff Smith and Parris Campbell. You had your tight end, your big tight end you traded for, Darren Waller. You had your backup good tight end in Bellinger. Lawrence Cager, the third tight end. You had both your quarterbacks there in Taylor and Jones. You had Barkley there. You had a whole lot of wide receivers, including arguably top 5 or 6 of your top wide receivers on your team. Shepard, Slayton, Campbell, Johnson, Hodgins, Smith, Polk was there, Pimpleton was there, Sills was there. I can't forget about David Sills. Andre Miller was there. Great participation, great camaraderie, great way to work on your timing, and that's exactly what this New York Football Giants team needs. Is you need that type of camaraderie. You need that type of collection of talent to go out there and just continue to work on your timing. Because what's the best thing to do for a football team when you're trying to learn your quarterback, you're trying to regain timing and regain your route trees, know where you're going to let Daniel Jones know, especially newcomers like Jeff Smith and Parris Campbell, where they're going to be on the football field. So you organize these types of activities, you have them go out there and you have them learn the route tree going into this NFL season. You have them understand what they need to do on the football field, where to be, where to go, what routes to run, timing issues, everything. I know I said timing about 50 times, but it's important. One of the most important things for a quarterback and a receiver, tight end, running back, whatever it is getting down and learning timing between one another so that they know where they're going to be on the football field, so you could time that pass in a perfect position and a perfect place to get them the football going forward. I love it. I'm very happy hearing something like this. And I'm even more happy for two reasons. A, Daniel Jones wasn't the one that had to organize it. It was the free agent pickup wide receiver Parris Campbell and Isaiah Hodgins that put their heads together, that put together this organization, this organized meeting, and this organized practice for the Giants, as well as I love the fact that pretty much every single skill player attended this practice. Nobody really missed it. The only notable guy I didn't see that was there was a couple of them. I believe it was Matt Breida and Jamison Crowder. I believe everybody else was there. That just should have been there. Like I mentioned, practice squad players, the big trade they had with Waller, free agent pickups in Campbell and Smith, re-signed players in Barkley, Jones, Shepard, Slayton, Hodgins. Collin Johnson was there. Everybody was at this practice, and that's music to my ears as a fan. I love hearing something like that. And I love the fact that this team, like they've done previously, is getting together and starting their workouts immediately. And I want to see if they continue to do that after the NFL draft and you integrate whatever players you bring in through the draft and undrafted free agency, as well as other free agent moves they might make. Because I don't believe this team is anywhere near done from adding more playmakers. But I just want to talk about that real quickly. Also, Dexter Lawrence is probably going to be getting a new deal very soon. Him and Quinnen Williams are really the next defensive tackles up. As you just saw, big deals recently for Javon Hargrave, who signed with the 49ers, and then big extensions for Jeffrey Simmons, as well as Daron Payne. So you know that the two New York defensive tackles are going to be getting deals soon, including Dexter Lawrence, who I expect to be getting a big contract extension sometime this offseason. And he's probably going to be making around $24 million per season, because that's exactly what Jeffrey Simmons ended up signing when he signed a 4-year, $94 million extension. So Dexter Lawrence is probably looking at that deal right now, and that's probably his benchmark going into the season. So just wanted to talk about that real quickly. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Give a sub to NYG Jeffrey T85. More news, updates, chatter around the New York Giants. Turn on the bell for notifications. The next video or short dropping on the channel surrounding the New York Giants. And you guys let me know. Do you think I'm making too much of a big deal over an organized workout and practice down in Arizona with the New York Giants players? Or do you think that's actually something encouraging to see, that all these New York Giants put in the effort and went out there to Arizona to get themselves in for a full workout and work on their, here's the word again, timing going into this offseason, as we have the NFL draft looming in a matter of a couple of weeks, and obviously the new acquisitions and the players that return are getting everything down pat to know where they're going to be on the football field and get their timing down. There it is one more time. Thank you very much, everybody. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Take it easy, and as always, let's go New York Football Giants. Together blue, everyone.